Hey, what's up everyone? I am Jeff the Gamer, and I'm here playing Destiny today. Before I get into this little video I'm making, I should let you know that I am I'm feeling a little bit of little weird today. No, just, I don't feel so good, so if I sound kind of weird, that's why. But anyways, this is going to be a bit of a different video. It's going to be a bit of a lore video, or just a theory video. Yeah. Specifically about Xur. Now, if you don't know who Xur is, good for you. But if you do know who Xur is and you've been going to him since the release of the game, and him, then, I feel so sorry for you. Hang on. Make sure I'm not disturbed. Dang it, can't make people hear. Anyways, I have this little theory I kind of made up about him. It involves him and the dragons of Destiny. Now, I'm sure everyone and their mother knows about the whole dragon theory, which I guess I kind of believe it, but it just seems a little out of place considering the timeline we're in, the kind of universe we're in. But onto the theory. If you watch other lore videos on the dragons, and specifically the dragons, you'll know that they're very smart or have lots of logic. So they're like, I don't know what you'd call them, but they're smart. They're geniuses, you could say. And they know about pretty much everything. And plus they enjoy trading. They trade with people. Either for information or for, unique special items that they'll give to you. Now, I know you're probably wondering, well, what does this have to involve Xur? Well, he sells unique and difficult to get items, exotics. Where you're probably thinking, well, okay, that seems sound, but still, he's a little small to be one of the dragons, right? Well, true, he is a little small to be a dragon, but if you remember, the dragons have been killed off. They're extinct, theoretically. But now, you're also probably thinking, well, what about the Agent of Nine? What about them? Now, I really don't know that much about them, but hear me out before you give me any other suggestions. And if you have any other ideas about, or you know what I mean, just, I am doing this. I'm not pre-recording this audio. This is actually in-game. So what you're seeing is what I'm actually doing, so. Ooh. But as I was saying, they sell information and, unique weapons, hard to get technology. So, this, Xur, if you remember, the creatures are allegedly extinct. And I say allegedly because, well, coelacanth. That's all I'm gonna say. If you don't know about coelacanth, shame on you. And I'm dying. I'm dead. But, we both died. But the, dragons might not necessarily be extinct, they're just in a different form. We're not all extinct, they just look different. And then I come to Xur. Xur, he might not necessarily be a dragon, look like one, but he could possibly be the soul or the spirit of one. Now, I know what you're thinking, well, how is that possible? The dragons, well, they're extinct. Well, their bodies are technically extinct, but their souls might not. Now, I could either explain this the hard way or the easy way, and I really don't want to do either, so I'll just leave it there. It could be a soul of a dragon. So, well, you could be thinking, well, that sounds fair or makes sense, but what about information? They also sell information. Well, Zur does, in a way. He helps us out in several quest lines. I forget which ones, but he does. And plus, the exotic engrams that you sell. Those are the engrams are information. They're blueprints, in a way. Now, I'm sure everyone knows this. The engrams are blueprints, in a way. They're just more random. Well, that's the information. He'll also sell the information in the form of engrams. Now, I'm thinking like, okay, well that sounds good too, but still, the whole soul thing doesn't really necessarily make sense. Well, think about it for a second. He's, very mysterious. He's, very shadowy. He doesn't tell us much except just these little bits and pieces of the age of 9, or just little bits of information. He doesn't immediately tell us about him. Now I know what you're thinking, well, yeah, that's because he's an agent of 9. He's not supposed to. Well, true, but what if he didn't tell the agents of 9 his full story? His origin and all that. Now it's making it look more sense, isn't it? Because he doesn't, I don't know much about the Age of 9, but he might not know, the Age of 9 might not know everything about him. And vice versa. So as far as we know, he's, well, someone who comes to the tower and sells us very valuable things with his own income. Strange coins. So, strange coin part I don't necessarily get. But the dragons may have done the same thing. Each one may have had a unique thing for him, like he'll send you on a quest for this, or he'll have you get these certain items. Zur's thing could have been coins. Strange coins. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, but that doesn't make sense. If the dragons were necessarily real, why would they have these special items so that they can do all this, we can buy it from and all this? Well, when you think about it, the exotic items don't just come out of thin air. They have to be made somehow. So what if each item they collect, a certain amount they get, they can generate into the exotic item? Like, say they need 100 strange coins in order to make the 100 strange coins into No Land Beyond, or better yet, Invective, or something like that. They can't just pop it out of thin air. They have to have something to turn it into said item. Now, this is all a theory. None of it's confirmed, but you have to think about it. It is a good theory. It does make sense that Zur is is a spirit or a ghost of a dragon. Because the dragons themselves might be dead, but they're ghosts. And no, I'm not talking about this kind of ghost. I'm talking about a literal ghost, you know. That kind of thing. Because, I mean, I don't know how to explain it any more than what I've just said. But I mean, it's a sound theory. It would make sense because the dragons enjoyed selling things. They enjoyed selling information and unique and difficult to get items. So everything does make sense in the way that I'm saying. Agent 9 might not know everything about Xur. And Xur might not know everything about the Agent 9. But so it's pretty much a mutual respect kind of thing here. But like I said, it's all just a theory. I don't have any way to confirm it or anything, but it's just a theory I thought up of one day. I mean, it all makes sense when you think about it, because the dragons enjoyed selling information and difficult to get items, exotics. The exotics are very difficult to get, especially the Vex Mythical class. And items that involve quest lines like Necrochasm, or upgrade quest lines, or stuff like that. They're all very difficult to get. Now, you're probably thinking, well, if this is true and they need to generate the items to generate new items, why doesn't Xur sell the Necrochasm or Mythoclass or anything like that? Now, I could go with something simple and say that he doesn't sell it because the Bungie doesn't want us to get our hands on it that easily. But I'll go with the more complex way of saying it. Let's say they've been alive for thousands upon thousands of years. So, they would know almost everything. Well, theoretically. They still need the information of how many of this item. Like, say, Xur told us he will give us any exotic as long as we can get so amount of strange coins. Like, say, he'll give us a Gowhorn for 20 strange coins. Well, he's learned that he needs at least 20 strange coins in order to sell Gowhorn. So he has to get 20 strange coins from us or other sources. Now, say you need, what's a good example here? 500 strange coins to make the sleeper simulator. But let's say he doesn't tell us that. Well, it might be because he doesn't know he needs 500. As far as he knows, he can't make the sleeper simulator. So instead of selling it to us, we do the quest line to get it, which is a very fun quest line, except for the last part. That strike needs to be nerfed. But like I said, guys, this is all just a theory. It's not confirmed at all. So I'm gonna end it here so I can be focused to fight this boss. If you enjoyed this little Destiny lore video thing about Xur, leave a like. Or if you know someone else who might like it, share it. Because my channel needs all the subscribers it can get right now, guys. It's gotten smaller. We're not smaller, you know what I mean. But if you did enjoy this video and you're new to my channel, subscribe and hit the like button down there. Leave a comment on this little video. Tell me if you think I'm right or not. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Later.